I was born for this. Message for me.
Thought you could sneak on out of there without me giving you my boon? Well, you're entirely mistaken, Em.
Should be the last of them. There. To all our triumphs in the past are still to come, Lord Ares. But this ambrosia is not merely for that. I know you also learn from painful losses and defeats. In this is...
I share the sentiment, my hellborn kin. Our family tends to focus overmuch on victories. We do not look unflinchingly at failures and defeats, where deeper insight may be found. In this... I understand that the prefects are held against their will. I would be more concerned for them, except perhaps this means that war itself shall finally be the sole determinant.
All right. Wait. Nemesis.
What do you want?
Test to Kronos?
Ugh. Always used to be gold in the underworld, right in its veins. But Kronos turned it into little coins. All over the damn place now.
Lord Charon's going to take care of it soon enough. I give him all the gold I find. Trade for his...
I think I can do the same if you want to make a deal. Don't worry, any gold I get from you. Hand it over. Later.
Go back beneath the earth. Done. Greater strength. All clear.
Again, this moonlit grove in Erebus.
Out.
We reunite.
Nightshade seeds. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I harbored such hatred for the Titan Kronos, for all that he had done, for all he put you through. Yet now he himself is working to undo the harm he caused. Such... Look forth. Phase shift.
Together we shine.
doubtful that we now resort to common subterfuge. Having our correspondence smuggled to...
Life or death.
Synth. Your grandfather Kronos, like us not, awaits beyond this very threshold. And once he stalked that clearing as our bitter enemy.
Unusual, I'd say. He's proven instrumental in eliminating the remnants of his past self. It must be very strange.
How very strange indeed. But if it works, I shall not question it too much. Perhaps we'll all learn more of the crossed flames. Sisters, now. Selene, smite you. I never used to miss. Stop. Well fought. We shall have to do this again some other eve.
You have prevailed again.
Greetings.
Grandfather? The wounds our family has suffered perhaps shall never truly heal, but you've at least tried to...
Oh, what a precious bottle. Thank you, granddaughter. Nectar from Olympus. But it does look rather good. The custom still is to provide some sort...
What an unusual device, and made of gold. Thank Grandfather. What of the three fates? You truly sent them into exile without knowing where they went.
Well, yes. Another terrible mistake I dearly wish to rectify. I'm attempting to locate them in the depth.
There must be something we can do. Are they in any danger? And don't you fear reprisal if we ever find them?
I must admit I do fear somewhat more for me than them. But my attempts to resist the workings of the fates have never been successful in the past.
We'll figure something out. Should come in handy. Going down. The rim of Oceanus. What a stench. Digging spot there.
The path you face. Into the dark.
You're in my way.
imprint on this mountainside, of that you can be sure. Even our palace buckled under his immeasurable weight. But in the end, our palace stands.
And now for you.
Hey, you look great, man. Thought I'd mention it. Because I'm thinking it, you know? Don't worry, man. She's not so bad. She doesn't stay for long. Soon it'll just be you and me again.
Pardon the interruption, Narcissus. Were you just...
They're always quick to judge, aren't they? Look, Laurel or whatever your name is, you'll never understand. Knock yourself out.
There. Hear me, on my authority. Lord Charon.
Which water-dwelling denizen is she to find?
That's a bite. Looks like a chitin. May moonlight guide you. Jump.
All right. You truly... No way. You're the one who always shows up here, lady. You are obviously...
Oh, come on, Skilla. I'll admit I don't dislike your songs as much as I...
Oh, you hear that, gals? That's as far as she'll go. I told you. Now... I am gonna...
Show's over. My claim. The figurine. Closer now. Come on, Mel. Just one more. Mourners. vanished for now. I see. Ooh. Echo. Hey, about Narcissus.
About Narcissus. About Narcissus.
I don't know what he was like back when you met, but he has a certain vanity about him that perhaps dulls his other senses.
I'm not even there. Not...
Farewell, Echo.
Farewell.
Be not afraid. Flourish. Well done there, Hekiba. Olympus, I accept this message. This'll be over soon. Open up.
Oh, Ares. Not even our most eager god of war can put an immediate...
We all have to our best, O Demeter. For my part, I ensure that wars are instigated when required, and that necessary outcomes are achieved. But I cannot precisely guarantee their duration.
Moonlight guide you, my lord. All right, boy. We'll do this just like before. Just getting started. You leave that dog alone. All right, boy. Calm yourself.
After a furious and world-shaking clash, the dreadful Cerberus.
You're free again, for now. Downward. So much dust. A pool of purging. Going down. Did Kronos build all this? Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Blasted temporal decor can never stay destroyed.
I accept this gift. Three chambers left. Dig here, girl. Well done. I should be able to avoid this lot. As the shadows dance. Some shade rot. Family.
The brutal hound of hell by now permits the Princess of the Dead.
Let me get that for you.
Is amenable.
Take care, Mother.
You take care too. I asked your father to prioritize the renovation of this chamber, if this is to be the place where we meet up now and again. And do you know what he's...
I merely said we ought to leave this chamber's updating for last. For I would not erase the memory of how it is, though perhaps it shall remain this way for ages. Our blessings.
Thank you both.
Thank you, daughter. We could certainly make use of this. Hey...
If you would permit it, daughter, I would offer up such nectar to the shades assisting in the underworld renovations underway.
Of course, Father. It's yours to do with as you please, and I can think of no finer purpose for it. You'll regret this. You see? Have the massive satyrs back. Out of my sight. It must have been you who inspired me to make a warm and happy home, Great Auntie. This ambrosia, in turn, is for sharing with all those who make your own home feel safe and comforting.
Oh, this is right sweet of you, dearie, and you're onto something there. So many want to be famous or successful and such, but to be safe and comfortable?
Hear me, on my authority. Fired up. There it is. With Seleni's grace. Reconstruction underway. Dig, please, Hecuba.
The river Styx here once again flows red, as well it had in ages past, pouring still into the underworld's heart, even whilst all through Tartarus, the titaned gold yet glimmers.
Not forever, it won't. Moonlight, guide us.
See you later.
Oh, hello.
You dare return? I know why you continue to return. You seek more than these conversations of ours, but also that mirror and those squalid chambers down the hall. The single artifact I could not budge, but it is useless without Night herself.
I'm not here for this house's former furnishings. You should know, you have at least one relative who would be most distraught if you're destroyed. You alone can prevent that. If you...
Oh, I intend to, but we are far past the point of preventing the distress of this supposed relative to whom you refer. What was already done is done, and there's no turning back, regrets. Decay! I have more subjects here for you to fight. Please. You your final moments. May time flow freely forth. What have you done to me?
Time flows freely forth.
What
does the future hold? Only the fates themselves and perhaps Prometheus, the Titan of Foresight, know full well. Unfortunately, all of them are rather indisposed right now.
Return to Shadow now? I did all right that time. Got him again. But we're not finished yet, are we?
Hey, Mel. Sometimes I hardly recognize this place. The tent, I mean. Just look at all this stuff.
I never thought I'd want to live in a palace. Though when you put it that way, I have second thoughts. Were all the latest decorative touches?
More stuff to mess with means more haunting opportunities, so yeah, I think it's fine. It's you I'm worried about. Not quite as neat and...
We could always neaten it up again.
Please, Mel.
Mother and father. We'll see each other again soon.
Good night.
It's an auspicious night.
You know, some of these fated prophecies are rather substantial. I shudder to think what might be on a list of major...
I trust this doesn't make you feel as though your service hasn't been of value. Because certainly it has. However...
The grand scheme of things, as an all-existence, the unfathomable past, a noble future, that sort of grand...
Yes. The Fates preside over the smallest minutiae and the greatest of patterns. So don't take the idea of minor prophecies the wrong way. A small...
Now you sound like Poseidon. Let me see. Hi, everyone.
Little star,
Still dabbling with time.
I have returned to rest within this dark and safe abode, and soon I ride again.
Fresh from the pot.
Properly imposing cauldron, that. Perhaps more suitable for certain specialities. Demonic
Not necessarily, Headmistress. I still have a lot of different ideas. Sometimes several on a given night. It's my...
Your dream, you say? We each have our leanings, and yours perhaps shall manifest in time. But I do recognize the desire to avoid becoming...
A cauldron for every occasion.
Ever the dreamer.
Nice and warm. Would you care to split this bottle of ambrosia, Headmistress? We never truly celebrated the restoration of the Underworld's king and queen here.
Sipping the drink of your mountain relatives hardly seems suitable festivity. Oh, very well. And so I bid you all salute your princess of the Underworld, who never relented against the threat of time.
Thank you, Headmistress. Everyone. I never could have done this without you, without these crossroads. The one place I could always...
You are welcome here and safe, Melinoe. And whilst we had utmost faith in...
I did what you trained me to do. I'm grateful for your patience through all the many setbacks I had to have...
How else could we have stood against time itself if not through patience? I knew you would be a capable student. It is the only reason I pushed you as hard as I did.
So then what happens now to the unseen? Our shades each have an honorary place.
That may be if they decide to leave. But I suspect they're in no greater hurry to abandon this place than are you. There's always more we may accomplish.
Thank you all for standing by my side.
Well, was not the most formal gathering, but my sense is that it was worthwhile. All these shades. They're right.
Not just a place to stop, a place to stay. Let's switch this.
How did you?
How has it been having your mother back? I'm still growing accustomed to the part where my own birth mother is in my life, even if I may not see her every night.
Doubt Mother Nyx will be coming around much either. Never did. But she was never really gone. Night's been around since before time. Nobody messes with her.
Speaking of that, sounds like you have free reign to dole out retribution once again. Not that you weren't doling it out before. No need to keep pursuing Kronos.
Oh, I'm not finished there.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Glowing reports. This new table's excellent. Plenty of room for our map of all the regions that we're monitoring, and these side compartments for our new reports, and an elegant finish.
Odysseus, somehow I'd not expected you to have this much enthusiasm for a piece of furnishing. Especially a piece you strictly need.
Well, that's quite an accusation. Coming from someone who seems to love her work at least as much as I. Or perhaps you've just never had a proper table to your...
I don't use tables much now that you mention it.
Your loss.
Let's go, Golly.
There's no way she could have... Oh, hey!
We meet again, and welcome. It's a relief you're not a vengeful adversary who deceived me into casting a spell that awakened his true and terrifying might, Commander, but do you feel any different after the augmentation of bone density or not?
Oh, you know, I do feel somewhat tougher than before, young one, so thanks. That's really all I figured your incantation was gonna do, but I had you going, didn't I?
I suppose, but mostly you just made me realize that I'd be very sad if some evening you did not come back. You're not just our commander.
Would you really mean that, kiddo? Because let's face it, sometimes all I do is stand here. And not even sometimes.
Of course I mean it, sir.
Oh, now come on.
I know you don't want nectar at this point, but what if I were to offer you ambrosia, sir?
Well, this is a most handsome gift, and it has left me speechless, for I have not received such kudos since your own brother gave to me.
Truly, what was the circumstance then? Though this is no reward, merely a mark of our long-standing...
The circumstance was that the boyo had repeatedly made use of me for target practice at around that time, so the ambrosia was in...
I see. I go. Get that, Golly. Nicely done.
That two-timing Kremnos is on our side now? Against nasty versions of his older self and invisible bits of Typhon, we shouldn't fear too much, but ought to heed. Not the strangest predicament I've been in, but it's close.
My heart. I think not.
Preposterous. A useless provocation. They answer to no god or titan. All it means is that what comes to pass shall not...
Arachne's handiwork. Some bones. Thanks, little one.
Blue and black and burgundy. Silk of every Oh! Say, if the king and queen are back just like you said, doesn't that mean... Why...
I grew up near to these woods, and I mean to remain here for the foreseeable future. Too much I'm not ready to...
Oh, you big silly. You could have had it good. They would have given you the most beautiful dresses, I'm sure. Of course.
Thanks, Arachne.
I know you're doing this just to be kind, my friend, except... the heart does what it wants, and... well... I'm concerned
I get lonely too. But when I'm here, with you and your lovely little heir, I feel...
Oh, your poor heart if all it wants is this. You're a goddess. Positively sublime, you realize. You must have a dozen others falling...
Even if there were, my other relationships...
I see. Do come again, won't you?
We got them, Homer.
You never even got to see the palace proper, my dear. It's not presentable anyhow. Perhaps by the time your father's house is back in order, ours shall be as well. I quite insist you visit.
The worst of Erebus fallen like leaves.
There. Sting away. Chaos.
You may have it. I understand your brother has returned. Perhaps he shall come visit me again as once he did, whichever mark he does not choose. If that is your wish.
This won't take long. Nice. All clear.
Good work. Moonlight guide us and all.
And things are better than I would have thought back home. Still odd to see us dealing with the remnants of the siege, but Father Zeus has been a lot less temperamental finally.
That's good to hear. And I'm glad you had the opportunity to be there yourself. So does this mean I won't be seeing you as much out here?
Well, between us, they still want me to keep an eye on you, powerful witch that you are. But I do have to check in now and again, which I don't mind. They've been glad to see me and hear all about you, and I can say hi to the nymphs. My strength is yours. See you.
It's reassuring to know Artemis has been keeping track of things around here lately, my lord. She seems unusually well... Oh, I won't tell a soul.
Come forward. Why, if it isn't little Garly scurrying about your feet, huh? The tables have turned.
You jest, headmistress, but I put poor Garly in a terrible position here to have to square against you. Can't she refuse to be a part of this?
She is to do your bidding when required. And besides, I do think she's going to enjoy this.
As chaos
flames burn. Impeded you for long enough this night.
For me? Go for it, Golly. Why, thank you. Down I go. There's that rancid scent. Cursed. Should have stayed in shadow. Ungrateful Daedalus. My boon from Chaos came alive.
You already caught up with Artemis. Good, good. She and I don't always chat, running around a lot, being discreet and all, but we exchange a knowing look from time to time.
If
last, a worthy opponent. Terrifying.
May I help you? Got here well before you did. Cleaned up too. Makes you mad, I know.
I don't want to fight you, Nemesis. I don't even want to speak with you right now.
Not asking you to fight me. Asking you to hit me. See if you can even make me budge. It'll be worth your while. Let me have it.
I aim to please. Out you go.
Probably just Laurel coming back to fawn all over you again, right, man? What? Hey, tell me something. Is Echo really not okay? I thought about the things you said. How she was all alone down in the fields. How could I hurt someone without even trying, you know?
Narcissus, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm impressed you've given any thought to someone else. As for Echo, she seems to be getting by. Is there something you'd like to say?
Sure, go ahead and tell her that I hope she finds someone who loves her like I love me. But don't tell her I said it. She'd just get the wrong idea and her heart would break. See her around.
I grow strong.
We're to continue warring with the Titan Kronos, but in different times, or different circumstances, I should say. Had you but failed to succeed before, a fight without end. Oh, my kin.
With their scales of green, go for a swim and they'll be your queen.
On with the show.
How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, you keep trying to kill me, lady. The former sea nymph side of me says just forget it and move on.
That you don't listen to yourself explains a lot. I know better than to try and kill an Oceanid. I just need you to...
Hear that, gals? I distinctly heard the lady say, I need you there. Oh, our art changes lives.
Peace and quiet. A gift. I can make do. Mustn't stay for long. Here, little fish. It's a bite. I felt an anguish. Smackers. Into the purse. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The hidden aspects of the arms of night. I understand they come from distant gods and goddesses of darkness. All obscure, some likely. Your foes shall shudder.
Could get going now. Grow golden once again. No blood where you're going. Olympus, I accept this message. That was my boon. Echo, good, it's you. There's something I wanted to say.
Wanted to say.
It's really nothing, but, wise fellow with a very keen sense of self-worth once told me.
Like I love myself. I love myself.
Thank you, my friend.
My friend.
Got their attention, huh? In the name of Hades. Life. Illuminate my path. Where was I? Valuable enough. Been playing in the mud again, boy? All these demons. Heal, boy. That's enough.
After some thought, ferocious Cerberus decided.
You don't belong here. I can show you to a better place. Rest easy now. Let's go, Golly. Out of the fields, at least. Which keepsake now? The fleece. Here goes. Golly, fetch. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Everything in the vicinity must go.
Protect me. Come on, Goldwrath. That's what you get. War rages. Can't hide from me. Mine. I got a jiffy. Mother, father.
It's you.
Welcome. Where goes the Lord and Master of the Dead, the Infernal?
Just this one head, I know.
Careful now.
How fare the renovations to the house thus far? It was looking rather far along even before I departed.
Appearances can be deceiving, as you must already know, daughter. The initial work is rather quick. Addressing the details takes much, much longer.
Especially if all the details must be exactly as...
And why should we settle for less? Anything that we did not want changed ought to remain as...
Sounds like a big undertaking. Can I do some...
Best leave this one to us, Malinui. We're pleased to see you here. Your father can administer his blessings and take his mind off of everything.
Just make your choice and... You have it.
Such a fine bottle. We graciously accept.
These customs that we share from those above, I ask that you not follow our traditions blindly. Such traditions may be partially responsible for the many mistakes that led...
I share your cautious feeling about this, Father, but of the many traditions of the gods, the act of giving nectar to those we care for seems one of the better ones. Mulvira fence. to me. Monument cleansed.
Manifest your desire.
Seleni's hidden strength. Just a few chambers left. Two more chambers. Acceptable. Let's get you someplace safe. See you in the crossroads? Struck down. Confiscating stolen property. The river Styx. The boatmen on the river Styx.
War cannot endure should supply lines be disrupted for too long, so I am ever grateful for your boatmen, as I'd not have reached you now if not.
Stronger. Be safe, Lord Charon.
See you later.
Refreshing.
Blast. You have considerable power over time. That you can turn some of my innate power against me. Perhaps your knack for this is merely
Don't insult me and don't fool yourself. When you took my family, you created in me a lifelong desire to see you destroyed.
a lifelong desire. Your life, girl, is but a blink of an eye to me. No one achieves abilities as yours through force of will alone. Come one, come all. You would dare. I felt that. Why do you not stop? Such impossible haste with which you struck. A time flow freely forth. A sting of my own scythe.
For my mother.
Perhaps after this point, the three fates suddenly appear and say, "Well done, Malinui. But we shall now take care of everything." And then they do. How happy of an outcome that would be.
Return to Shadow now. Wakey, wakey. Glad to be back here with you. But it's a new night now.
Took you long enough. I know what you're up to with all this decoration stuff you've got me doing, Mel. What, you think I'm about to find my true calling in death just by...
You already found your calling, as the best haunter in all the Crossroads, if not the entire world. The renewal project is simply a way...
Maybe. But I'd make a lousy haunter if my existence wasn't utterly devoid of meaning. So don't let me catch you trying to help me find some purpose. 'Cause
Perish the thought. You won't forget them. Ever. And with this, perhaps Dora won't forget them either.
You did it. I'd ask what my sister Eris is doing here, but then they say wheresoever goes doom, strife follows. Or the other way around, whether I like it or not.
She comes and goes from time to time, typically after some bloody battle between the forces of Kronos and Olympus. We first met a while back. Briefly trained together, though Headmistress soon gave up on her, as...
The Fates gave up on her as well. Ordered that we never interact, that I not clean her messes anymore. Although sometimes she'll goad a conversation out of me,
We've managed.
My sisters have keen interest in skilled weavers of all sorts.
Again? Great job last night, babe. Is that what you want to hear? Well, tough, because you won't be hearing it from me. Other than...
As much as I probably would appreciate the occasional bit of encouragement from you, now that you mention it, Eris, I know it's not your tendency.
Aw, thanks. Whenever you accomplish something important, it's like you're putting a knife right in my heart. Though, good to know you'll come around and check...
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Shut up!
Hey, how about another visit to the Springs? You seemed to enjoy yourself last time, and I find it truly helps.
Well, as long as it helps. Look, I don't get my wings wet for just anybody, babe, but you're special. So let's go?
just right.
Hot, 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 hot.
What is it like having so many siblings? I have but one and didn't even know him growing up. Though I often tried confiding in him anyway, like an imaginary friend.
The more brothers and sisters you have, the bigger the disappointment you can be. And it is so embarrassing when you forget their names. Just look at how us kids of Nyx get on. The only family more messed up than mine is yours.
You mean the Olympians? How do you figure? They have their differences, to be sure, but they still work together to maintain the natural...
Work together? Come on, they can barely stand each other. From the very top on down. They never should have gone into business. Always caught between their blood.
I won't deny that family adds a complicated layer to their responsibilities, but it's also a source of solidarity and strength. Look at them now, standing together against a common foe. This is the
Sorry, not impressed. They say family is a bond that can never be broken, but as is so often the case, they're wrong. Just because someone's related to you doesn't make them special or deserving of respect.
What does it take to earn respect from you, Eris?
I actually don't even know the answer to that right now. Though sitting naked with me in half-boiling water helps.
Well, all right.
I had a blast there, babe. And look how clean my wings are now. Won't stay like this for long, but still.
Apollo's not around to sing the other part, but you sure are. Together now.
Evening.
Hey now.
I remain rather partial to our old cauldron. This one that you procured with all the stars. Your magic shan't just
We still retain the old cauldron, of course. Just say the word and I can change it back. As for this one, a new beginning can yield...
Well, if this fancy bit of metalwork inspires you to greater acts, then 'tis worth its weight. I'll not ask you to change.
I trust yours, too. Why don't we head to the taverna once again? You honored me before, and I would dearly like to honor you.
Then consider me honored. I've no desire to be worshipped thus. The Shades can...
Headmistress, you're the reason all of us are here. The Shades adore you, and wish to commemorate that this great task you devised is finally complete.
We achieved what needed to be done. And we commemorated it last we attended the taverna. Now, hand over that ambrosia, and I'll keep it for the next...
It's yours. Moonlight guides you.
Moonlight guide us all.
Our nightly ritual.
Got him again?
The first few times I saw you out there, I figured you were just venting your anger. But you keep heading out night after night. You're determined, but you're going to get caught.
Not if no one says anything. Besides, Hecate likely already knows. She isn't dense. Just letting me learn whatever she thinks I stand to learn the hard way. Or...
Fine. We're both learning a lot, I think. But I don't intend to let up on any of my responsibilities just because you're trying to achieve.
Somebody's got to do it.
You got him.
During a recent voyage, I found Cersei the Enchantress on her little isle, evidently safe from all the turmoil at sea. Don't you two know each other fairly well?
In life and death, we can but strive to know each other well, Goddess. Though I knew Cersei just a bit, at least.
Oh, just in case you wanted me to tell her anything when next we met, as she may be providing some assistance when I navigate the...
No need to tell her anything. Best keep your...
Noted. Salutations. The piece.
Way to stick it to that Kronos guy.
My brother must have been immensely strong, if he could sometimes even take my father when they sparred. Is there some favorite technique of his that you could pass along?
No, there is not. My disciples must each follow their own path. Keep following yours and mayhap...
Commander, we have no reason to fight.
Mayhaps not yet.
Welcome to your new abode. Good shade, you made it here. You've served as target practice for me far more times than I can easily recall, sir. So I wish for you to have this...
Damn right, no one else would be so willing. I've been in this profession longer than anybody. You've never seen me so much as...
Well, you have no muscle as far as I can see, Commander. But I know you've long served my family with honor.
I tell you what, not everybody thinks like you, kiddo. A lot of guys I've met, they pay you for a job, and that's the end of it. No loyalty, no long-term...
Mere mercenary work.
Totally.
Ignium. This way this time. Another possibility.
You have seen the path of stars and experienced its connection to my strength and yours. Though our path... Dark side.
Great night. By your will.
How unusual to see you here. My great ancestor and I have much to discuss, and shall resume after you take your leave.
Oh, forgive my rudeness having interrupted. Shall you come visit us at the crossroads again soon?
Sporadic visits are a possibility, especially after the House of Hades is entirely restored. Although my wish is for my children to be wholly independent.
Many mothers must feel the same way.
I do not know their feelings, only mine.
In you go. I wish to make an offering to you, O Knight, for always concealing the crossroads where I grew up, for the nocturnal arms, and all the many other gifts you bestowed.
I thank you for this, child. And may the nocturnal arms long serve you as a keepsake of sorts from me, the Witch of the Crossroad.
She does she? Be well, O Knight.
I shall.
Pleasant our remaining conversation with the goddess Nyx. My mark is yours as always, but I bid you leave us afterward. Though take however long you wish, for we can...
to break through again.
Great Hecate, I celebrate your ways. You light my passage through the dark of night. I first encountered you whilst in a haze, and you returned to me my will to fight. I shall devote myself to what you teach, though I have my own methods I employ. Your wisdom ever is beyond my reach. You need but give me something to destroy.
In one forgotten recess of the fallen city, a solitary seeker of profane mysteries conducts her.
I've learned a curse or two from this one.
By the dark.
The sorceress.
How the dead are drawn to you, sorceress. I've seen it plain. Even the skull of Reval must worship the ground beneath your feet. I dreamt of it.
Of all the nocturnal arms, Revol's connection to the dead perhaps is the strongest. What happened in...
It sent a shiver down my spine. I was in the underworld, yet not the one we know. It was so very cold. And there sat a fierce queen, not your mother, mind you. And she intoned,
I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains. She must have given you a waking phrase.
I doubt that, because it's you we saw bearing the skull, not I. My time with her for now.
I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains.
So mote it be.
Thank you.
Another nectar bottle you can spare on my behalf? Oh, this shall be a splendid compliment with several much less...
I shudder to think what concoction you have in mind, though... Together we shine.
Together we shine.
That rotting boar again. Now calm yourself, spirit.
Sweetness, why, you seem entirely yourself. Upon the surface here, that is. I thought you couldn't...
Felt that. Join me.
To a cushy job down in the Isles of the Blessed. How nice for him, I get that. But you're still working with him to fight him, to stop him from rising to power, eh? Well, I suppose...
Think I'm finished here. Lost.
Solid gold.
Gold coins. What's good here? More pylons are nearby. Not a chance.
So Essie already got you then. She's rather spry despite her age, and likes to play with fire too. Still just a kid at heart. One of those wee scary ones, mind?
Oh.
Centaur heart, Centaur gold.
See that, Golly? Well done. Five down, one to go.
Here you go.
The possibilities.
With Seleni's grace.
When we first met, I promised terrible revenge for what had happened to your kin. And I think what we've done will qualify. So what if Kronos wasn't permanently slain?
This is my father. You'll be out in no time, Shades. The time sign's back.
Nothing lives in the city of Ephira. And I shall keep it that way until its infestation of shambling wretches is brought to heel. The...
Better. Clear. The barrier's down. Reagent over there.
The dregs of battle. Let's see. Ugh, you just made me lose count of all my blasted... Give me that.
Oh, to be an urgent bit of battlefield relief delivered courtesy of the feared potent.
Titanman himself. Come on, we all have...
Supplying goods to mighty Heracles. Sometimes I wonder whom else you provide for, my lord. Not that you'd say. Oh.
Heard you were back. Don't even try and sneak by. What you think?
It might. If you keep blocking my path, you'll get another thrashing, and you'll be sound.
Oh, got a dilemma on my hands. I'm always sleepy, yeah. But I'm all... Mine's don't give good for nothings.
Don't stand in my way. For me.
If once this was a pasture in which livestock grazed and roamed, now little evidence of this remains. Only the mud and...
Polyphemus should be tending to this place. Try another one, maybe. This one. Moving on. The docks. Too far to swim, but all those ships out there are swift. Steady now.
We found a harmful trace of Kronos, now a trace of Typhons next. Glad there's no real sign of them from where we sit. Besides their scattered forces and the devastation that they caused, but that can be cleared up.
Apollo's light.
How's your evening going?
Hecate.
That was ugly.
Hi.
Missed me. That last night you got me was so good. Can't even imagine what it would have been like while I was still alive. Wasn't going to ask for another, but...
I'm offering, so here. Maybe it's even better now that you're Shade. You mortals had to eat and drink out of necessity, but nectar helps fulfill it.
There really is more to be done then, eh? The war with Kronos truly ended. It sure doesn't look that way from all these ships. Harpies don't seem any friendlier either.
Some must be zealots still believing that the Titan of Time shall rise again. But we're seeing to it that the threat of Kronos and Typhon can never recur. Just have to retrace my steps to it.
So then, alright. Because if what you're saying is I get to keep on flying, and I get to keep on seeing you up here...
Oh, right. We thought the war ending would mean you'd have to put away your wings. But my father's underworld renovations seem like they'll be...
Guess I may need to head back to my designated spot eventually. But for now... Ah, yes.
Thank you. Careful out there.
And wax of bees, pleasant dreams and sound of bells,
some iron
and snail shells, gust of wind and spray of sea, clump of soil, branch of tree, hoof of pig and fur of hound, brew a potion safe and sound.
Evening, little pigs.
It's been too long. I am impressed with how you've cared for your familiars, Poppet. By the will of Our Lady Hecate, I possess certain knowledge of the subject I now shall yield to you.
Oh, thank you, madam. Which sort of knowledge do you have in mind? You must know beasts, but...
You'll see, you'll see! This is a favorite of mine.
Alteration of familiar forms.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Not all divinities require offerings, you know. Our Olympian relatives, they have come to expect this type of giving, but not I. Do not presume.
Olympus is well accustomed to receiving offerings from all across the land. Living here on this remote island, I don't think you're... Together we shine.
Together we shine.
Now there's a seasoned sailor. Enjoy Poseidon's depths.
One of the sleeker, broader, ghostly ships in the armada of the Titan Lord is now bereft of all the plunderers that were its crew.
Then I'll sink them again.
Aphrodite shall be notified at once.
Olympus, I accept this message. To the next vessel. All yours, Gully. Always use more. far enough. End of the line. In the name of Hades. Moonlight guide you, my lord. To the shore. Like magic. Now that my brother's back, you still have no intention to return the Rail of Adamant, do you? Even though it was in his possession prior to all this.
What makes you think he has greater right to it than me, huh, babe? He wasn't even using it 5/6 of the time. Just another weapon to him. But it's my one and only.
How touching. I trust your mother shall make sure it all works out, seeing as she's back as well. I wonder if she's always known.
Oh, she has. Because this isn't my first time. Then I kind of lost it at one point, and your brother got his hands on it instead. But I always take what's mine. Some mood lighting. All right, enough. Oh, no, you don't. I've had it. Sorry. We're not through. Return to Shadow now?
Buzz off. Where does she get all these? This way. Looking forward to this. A natural stronghold. No easy way up, not during this siege. The Umbral flames. Golly, get it. One left. Yes. mountains for the gods.
The battle rages all around, and there's little time for love, little room for beauty. Yet Aphrodite here, she never loses heart. It's almost precious how she strives with all her might.
Well, good Lord Poseidon, I'm pleased to know how I inspire you. Though perhaps you ought to pay more attention to our foes than to what I do with my spear, so we can turn this battle in our...
The ocean's fury. I have this. In we go.
Such is the smuggler's life.
All right, come on now. I don't even want to know what's happening out there. What's really happening is here. Oh. Hey, look who decided to reconsider coming to our little gathering. Welcome back, Mel Baby. Now go on.
As tempting as that sounds, Lord Dionysus, unfortunately, I don't think I can. There are various perils beyond.
And I feel bad for them, really. Almighty gods with limitless power having to fend for themselves. Good thing Good choice. Hey, nice. More nectar always good to have around in case the wine runs out. Not that it ever does or ever will. Now, what exactly do we toast to next?
To emerging from peril unscathed, or whatever you decide. I know maintaining high morale is paramount, especially with the mountain under sea.
Cheers!
Cheers.
You're pretty cool.
What mirth remains upon the war-torn mountain of the gods apparently is concentrated here, where Dionysus.
At least those satyrs aren't trying to slaughter me. So, yes.
Anybody else want anything?
Olympus, I accept this message. I need this. Boon for another. Let's fish. Got you. Wow, a star sailor. Hear me, on my authority. Illumination.
I thought you might show up.
Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? Her shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change.
That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely their responsibility.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor... Go, White House! Surely the lower path first, followed by the top.
Revealing his plan.
Combust!
No heart that cannot break.
Legions of the Titan Lord. If you could see what I've foreseen, you'd not believe it anyhow. The strength of Hades. Vast.
Got it.
Here's a little something.
Very well.
Hello.
The fortress of the gods. Coinage. Mind getting that for me? It's that broodling. Or a twin. What a brute. Olympus, I accept this message. Higher up. That's not what eyes are meant to do.
Some scarce deliveries risked by swift Hermes represent what aid the gods can finally provide unto the Princess of the Dead, now that the summit of Olympus lies before her.
I'll take whatever I can get.
Can't shake the feeling that I failed you here. I was supposed to figure out what Gramps was up to, but I wasn't quick enough. So now you're fighting Typhon face to face.
Lord Hermes, we'll have to go through everything that could have turned out differently once all of this is over. But for now, our present matters seem more urgent than the past.
I know, you're right. It's just I'm starting to accept that all of this is what Gramps wanted to achieve. First capture the three fates so they can't mess with him, then wake up to...
You didn't know all the details, but long since figured out Kronos was up to something big. Had you not acted swiftly...
I prefer guarantees to chances, Em, but hey, you're right. We do the best we can with what we... See you.
See you. In the name of Hades. Whew, that's hot. Show yourself!
Anything for you, love.
We've done this before, we shall do it again.
What's use? Right now.
It'll be a thing of beauty.
Protect the palace, everyone!
He's running out of strength.
Typhon! Back to the abyss! Down with Typhon.
A figment of the monstrous Typhon is destroyed, yet none perhaps shall know of it, save for the Princess of the Dead and her grandfather Time, and you, and I, and whosoever else shall hear my tale, I suppose.
Return to Shadow now. Not a bad night, I guess.
You know how
late it is?
Dora, I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this old connection that you feel.
Oh. Kind of weird of you to do that, especially since it sounds like he's trying.
Well, he said he's not to blame for mortal kind's failings and such, and that neither are...
Whew, that's a relief. All this time, I figured if there's any two individuals responsible for all the badness mortals have to deal with...
It's utter nonsense, but do you have...
Nope. But since you're the one who's talking to him on the regular, maybe you could...
We'll figure this out.
No touching.
I'm fine, really.
Are your attempts to scale the mountain of the gods less difficult, at least, now than before? The war with Kronos having ended.
Well, on that front, not too much has changed as yet. Apparently, it's important for the stalemate between the Titans' Legion.
So then your fight continues as before, except without a burning vengeance for your family to compel you. What is...
Oh, where to start? I have some matters that I wish to see resolved.
I, too, increasingly have the desire to see that.
The metamorphosis technique from Madame Circe.
Showed that monster, aye.
You did it. How was the surface? Still warm and welcoming, I reckon. You're to be commended for even setting foot up there.
It was dreadful. The city of Aphira is completely overrun, and there's a blind Cyclops making sure no one gets out.
Well, that all sounds entirely unfortunate. That blind Cyclops must be Polyphemus. My crew and I once had a bad run-in with him. He's still going on about eating people.
He is.
Oh.
Hey, I was thinking I'm due for a good boil in the springs. Join...
A visit to the baths? With you? Right now? Sure. I am honored to...
Perfect.
Practically feel it in my bones. I trust the temperature is to your liking, aye?
You've met many goddesses even in your mortal days, have...
In this, I'm very fortunate indeed. The Lady Athena often watched over me. I'd never have survived the war if not for her. Then on my...
Circe used to study under headmistress, always with her crystals. And Calypso, she's a nymph, correct? A lesser goddess, I suppose?
Well, nothing lesser about her with respect. These goddesses, they enthralled me, each in their own right. Almost made me forget myself.
But you did not forget. You made your journey.
It's a tale, goddess. Anyway, life takes its complicated turns. That was a splendid and much-needed time. Truly
May my familiars take on unfamiliar forms if they so choose.
You have it. Insubordination, dereliction of duty, falsehood, intimidation, obstinance, simply setting a negative example for the shape.
Indulgence, callousness, negligence. Hecate, Headmistress, I accept your judgment, and I have no excuses.
Well, thank the fates that you would spare me that at least. Now then, with Nyx returned, I ought petition her to take you back. Surely the House of Hades...
Don't. You know as well as I, my place is here. But I'm retribution incarnate.
Clearly. Much retribution is to come, both above and below in these changing times. And you shall administer it in accordance with Knight's will.
Retribution whenever and wherever I see fit. You're letting me proceed.
What? Nemesis, you hold such answers, not I. Now go. And see to our collective charge that...
Consider it done, Headmistress.
interesting.
Kind of felt that.
How goes it, golly? Alteration of familiar forms. Golly, makeover time. You look great. Now for my waking phrase. Appearances can be deceiving. Let's see it, Freenos. I love it. Rocky shapeshift. I like it. Tula, transform. Switch it up, Hecuba. Show me your rage. Oh.
You really showed that type on, huh? My disciples and I all salute you on account of having made it up to the big mountain, young one. Back when we drew breath, we could only dream of those hallowed heights.
I appreciate the encouragement, Commander, but I've got a bit of a climb still. The legions of Kronos are there in droves, and the mountain's defenses can't tell us apart.
Surely you jest. The mechanical marvels wrought by the gods themselves turned their deadly appendages on you? When you went all that...
Basically, yes.
Hot stuff right there.
To the Honorable Commander Skelemius, Ward of the Bloodline of Hades, the fate-appointed Regent of the Underworld. May this ambrosia forever guarantee your service.
Did you just grant me tenure in the family's name, kiddo? Can you even do that? And also, why?
I'm Princess of the Underworld. I'm well within my right. And as for why, I said before that
Look, I didn't really think you were gonna replace me or anything, but it means a lot you do all that for me. I know I helped teach you to hit real hard, kiddo.
Thank you for everything, Commander.
Just doing what they pay me for.
You're being paid for this?
No.
Welcome to your new home. I'll get through all that gloom somehow. Athera awaits.
Arceus continue his assault like this? Some partnership we formed. All so you can recreate the path you took to Typhon, to then face the monster's remnants on the summit as before.
The light of the sun.
This is for you.
Death to Kronos. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You have gone far since last we met, especially for someone with no steeds. Thus, I commend you, and may all of your future attempts in turns. Time can be controlled.
Pathetic.
Prometheus stole fire from us not for mortal kind, but because he desired it for his own gain. What good is that power to him now, upon a mountain cold as ice?
Look to my light nearby.
Let me show you the way. There. This city belongs to the mortals. Your soul be damned, traitor.
Traveling this way again, are you, my dear? Doubtless to put the nonsensical theories of your Titan grandfather to the test. If you detect even a whiff of lies, do tell. Even if we're to be merciful, we still mustn't be...
Yes.
Snakeskin. This old thing. Air bladder. Seawater. Just a pinch. Barley. Lizard. Good evening.
Get that, Golly? Appreciate the help.
Concerning my dream of the Skull Reval, have you yet made attempts using the invocation I relayed?
I haven't, Lady Medea. I'm reluctant to speak it before the Silver Pool until I'm certain what...
Courage, sorceress. Experiments require willingness toward unforeseen outcomes. Remember now to say, I see you gather countless dead in cold air. A discerning choice.
Thanks.
One always could see plain your talent, sorceress. But truth be told, I thought your heart would be a liability.
I'm thankful for your faith in me. My heart is never so assertive that it would lead me astray.
Perhaps she shall go far.
The barrier's lost some of its strength. Do they have?
So let me see if I understand. Though you rid us of Typhon, you are now supposed to hunt down what remains of him somewhere out of this bloody world? Oh, you can't catch a proper break.
Oh, good. There.
Let's see if we can't cut out a little travel time to your next destination.
Those shamblers. You dare. In the name of Hades. Apollo's light. Should be able to get out. made it all the way up to the Mountain of the Gods, my lord. Though I missed you out there. I never thought I'd see a place you couldn't reach by boat. You have a very good distributor. Here's the gold.
Marvellous it made it all that way on just a rickety old wooden ferry boat. Must be a litany of fire safety hazards there. Although plenty of...
There we go.
What is it now? You could have had my friendship, couple my sheep, but instead, you spit.
I have done no such thing. I merely need access to the docks. Yet you insist on getting in my way.
Put yourself in my sandals. What would you do? You'd say, I don't like the way you're treating me. I am gonna eat you. Watch my step. Friends over. How about we wrap this up? Great time.
Sleep tight. Tucked away.
There is an old adage which goes, one would be wise never to strike a sleeping cyclops, and instead carefully walk by. But at time.
I might make one of those exceptions now. Golly, get it. The sea. Onward, Golly. Warships risen from the depths, all headed for Olympus. Dead ahead.
Night after night, victory after victory. You're making all of this look rather easy, niece. Well then, sail on.
A wave of power. New course needs to be set. Lord Charon's ship. Salutations. Hear me on my authority. Our bond renewed.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Come on, sunshine, why the snub? You should know that when my feelings get hurt, it's never the only thing.
Nothing personal, cousin. He's angry with me now. Now, Shade.
No use keeping anger bottled up. We're gods. We control everything but our emotions, right?
Next vessel. All yours, Golly. Nicely done. These always come in handy. Olympus, I accept this message. Moonlight guides you.
Trouble? Just about everybody on Olympus giving you their best, huh? You must be very proud. The gods...
No, they do not. Yet when the need arises, they can set their differences aside. Something to try with your...
You know who really gets what's going on up there? Ares. If anybody's brought that family together, it's the god of war. His god. Look out below! Here comes my favorite part. So much for that.
Lunatic.
I'll be right with you. I always get the last laugh, babe.
See you, Strife. Mine. Next. should switch. The beam. Golly, fetch. Together, we can all prevail. And down we go.
Cheers, Em.
The infinite dark. Your path has led to Demeter.
Ahoy there, my niece.
Within those waters teems the strangest life.
To me. I've got a crystal. Some coins. Now!
Come on, you've got to keep your hooves inside the pool, yeah? Or I have no choice but to go in and drag you out. Huh? Not told my dad about this little gathering of ours, have you? Because we wouldn't want to have to pack it up and find some other secret spot. It's perfect here.
I think Lord Zeus has far more urgent matters to consider than your never-ending feast, which I dare say would be even better if the legions of Kronos weren't about.
Right you are, baby. Well, this is an exclusive gathering only for guests I know are going to be cool. Which can't explain how you keep stumbling upon it, but hey, details, right? Smashing. Hey, sure, I'll take that nectar off your hands, as this here's just the place to put it to its proper use. But don't you get all sad and sappy with me, you're out of...
I must admit, I'm unable to cast aside my fears and worries, quite like you, Dionysus. It's little wonder mortals make so many of...
Where were we?
Remember me, Talos? Or just attack me right away? took me for a harpy or something. Good job. In the name of Hades. Good. Excellent timing.
You honor me and have my thanks. This nectar, it's been to the underworld and back, along with you. It'll take on a particularly complex flavor, I should think.
If this bottle indeed traveled to the ends of the earth before returning home, then it's all the more suited to someone of your wisdom and experience. May you enjoy it once you lay down your arms. You honor me, my lady.
Salutations. My father's palace is now closed for retrofitting, probably much like what's underway in your father's realm, leaving you with nowhere to rest after a hard night's work.
It's all right, Lady Athena. I mustn't stay here longer than I have to, and recover far more swiftly where I'm from.
You fight as though you're unencumbered, but I know the surface weighs on you. It is impressive how you've learned to suppress this fate-wrought weakness in you. You shall have it. Now I must go.
I walked the path. What's Hermes offering this eve? He's back.
All for you!
Good fight, Johnny. Greater might. There they are. Well?
You called?
Hear me, on my authority. flames ignite. Further refined. Olympus, I accept this message.
Agent of change.
The war is over, Titan. Drop the act. You still refer to Kronos as your master, and seem no less charitable towards the gods, despite now doing this for this.
You know as well as I that the conditions of your climb need to approximate your prior path if you are going to succeed. And I admit that the result I seek would otherwise not be possible. Thus, here we find us.
The result you seek involves me repeatedly beating you up. Perhaps all you really do want is a proper thrashing, under the guise...
I have extraordinarily high tolerance for pain. Over such mockery, less so. Remember, we can both administer a thrash.
Saw that coming. Good find. Delivery coming soon.
Hello and goodbye.
Sure. I don't like either one of you. I'll deal with your father next.
The limits of my light.
Dropping off.
My greetings. Your great Aunt Hestia is not exactly as she seems. In olden times, she was content merely to let her flames keep sputtering within the hearths of mortal homes.
And you, Demeter, you've not changed at all. None of you have. It's why you're in a heap of trouble now. Or we, I ought to say. Good thing your grandkids coming to our rescue.
Sure. Found me. In the name of Hades. Haste. Properly disgusting. Now. Almost to the top. Mind getting that for me?
Here's what's in stock.
Hermes.
Don't fret too much about Pop's palace up there, Em. Old Typhon's big and strong and all, but he can't crush what he can't see. Well, not as easily as if he could see it.
That's not entirely assuring. So, Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest have concealed the seat of power, leaving Typhon to direct his fury at this fortress.
Yep, more or less. They figured that if we have to take on Typhon, and we do, this is the perfect spot. After all, it's a long way down from the summit. A quick way down, mind.
Olympus, I accept this message.
already forget about last night, monster?
Not Zeus.
Quickly now, attack!
Shiver and rot!
It's not ready. Return to Shadow now.
Once more, no trace remains of our world's worst monstrosity, and the mere possibility that he could have...
We'll leave nothing to chance.
Thus, the ever-ready princess of the underworld gained the very heights of Mount Olympus to confront an unspeakable horror that awaits. It is no secret to which horror I refer. No secret now to its enormity, its boundless anger, or its many, many eyes. Such horrors cannot truly be destroyed, unless the princess can come up with something at a future time.
Return to Shadow now. Adequate. Shall we go again, Phrynos? Perhaps we're dealing with infinite possibilities.
Oh, hey. Wonder if I ever used to have nightmares. So you can just imagine yourself in these completely different...
Yes, and sometimes I'm not even there, which can make them even more...
Well, at least you've got me.
The old painting safely tucked away. That memory isn't going anywhere. So it is written.
Oh, hey. Got me fair and square again, Trouble. More than a couple times. Starting to think maybe I'm losing it, you know?
Oh, you poor thing. Please, let me cheer you up so you'll proceed to fight against me even harder than before.
You mock me when I'm vulnerable. Fine. But don't expect to cry on this shoulder when things take a turn for the worse when it comes to your stuff. Out of my face.
Such a mess. More of this filth. May moonlight guide you.
Hecate, you have done all I could have asked and more. My wayward children here were safe within your care.
You have always been generous, Onyx. Above all, I am grateful you returned to us.
They are grown, and I have much to do. If it is their wish to remain within these crossroads, then I ask that you comply. I trust they have not been a burden.
Oh, no, of course not.
Then good. I cannot say when next I shall return. Farewell.
Farewell, Onyx.
What to cast?
You made it.
Eris stands against us. Just as I neared my destination on the surface, she was there. Let the adamant rail do much of the talking.
Imagine my surprise. So what to do? Can't kick her out since all children of Nyx are welcome here. Whose ever bright idea that was. Maybe...
You've made your point.
All hail the monster slap. We've not too many shades all the way out on the Olympus front. Only a few brave souls. They're saying that you met Lady Athena face to face. How's she holding up?
Considering she's holding back great numbers of the Titans' forces single-handedly, she seems remarkably composed.
I'd ask you thank her for the times she may have saved my skin, but discretion's for the best.
You sure I shouldn't say anything?
Aye.
Not a care in the world. Time belongs to us.
Took you long enough.
Hi, gang. Any of you interested in a new look?
Kinda tickles. So, what's up?
This seems promising.
Excellent. Who needs the real commander when you have this old guy? Seriously?
I'm in the mood for...
I, for one, was certain she'd prevail.
Welcome, everyone, to the unseen.
How fared your recent surface sea journey, young one? I still remember well the boundless waters.
Tranquil? My experience...
They were tranquil, damn it.
Revol, I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains. The hidden aspect of hell. Grant me the aspect of hell.
What the hell did you say?
Revol, awaken. Show me your true strength. The cold, eternal stare of hell.
Do not relent.
Conceal us, O knight. My path is set.
So many minor details to adjust.
Look, that nasty Eris from the sky. Well, serves her right. Though we could never make her stay away for good. To think she's one of Nyx's many pups.
Flame of the hearth.
You now possess the Argent Skull Reval, an everlasting reminder that death and fear ought always to be allies in our cause. Woe unto... Behold my light. The dead shall rise.
Superior might.
You bear. Such cold is emanating from it that I sense its power all the way from here.
Excellent. The Master Slicer returns. Your little plan to slay me backfired. Good to be back. Moonlight, guide us.
Remember my mark. Perhaps I should not actively participate within the trials of my own design, for I unduly influence the outcome. And I believe this way it shall be much more interesting for us both.
Something's changed in me.
Surface there for now, I get it, Em. The more familiar path is often best. Either way, take this at your own pace. Don't anybody rush you, except me.
Set. it is. Hear me, on my authority.
Granddaughter.
For my mother.
Hidden aspect of the arms. Using the Argent Skull of Raval now, are we? You're becoming a most capable necromancer to have...
Was this once a living creature's skull, Headmistress? Only to be infused with silver and enchanted as an instrument.
That is rather a personal question, considering all evidence at hand.
Chaos curse.
of Raval is not a simple artifact to wield, but I can see you two have...
My claim. Done. I'm ready. Return to Shadow now.
This trial is complete. I bid you return whence you came.
From out of the abyss.
Hey, what just happened? I trust you have some damage to him.
Willowbark, Soul.
You mentioned holding on to ambrosia for the next celebratory occasion, so I wanted to donate more for when the time comes.
Oh, stop, Malinoe. Evidently neither of us knows what to do with themselves now, as you are so...
I wasn't trying to upset you. Did you truly wish for me to stay there in the house that much?
Purge that poison thought at once. I taught you a great deal in some respect.
I learned quickly. Right. Hi there. pitch black stone.
Always up for some slicing.
The leaf.